Hello students of class 6, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School, and this video is for class 6 physical science. The chapter that I will continue today is the static and dynamic of fluid, liquid and gas, and this video is part 6. So in the previous video we discussed about many examples of the effect of the pressure. So now today I will discuss about the atmospheric pressure, the effect of atmospheric pressure first. The effect of atmospheric pressure. Okay, let me give you one example. Okay, that it can be demonstrated with the help of the rubber sucker. You all know what is the rubber sucker. It looks like a small rubber cup, and if it is pressed against a smooth surface, a smooth hard surface like a glass table or top or in this board, you can see it gets stuck on this surface. It now becomes difficult to pull it back or pull it out from this surface. As the sucker is pressed, most of the air between it, the cup and the hard surface escaped out, and the sucker sticks on this surface because of the outside pressure of the atmosphere that acts on it. Okay. To pull the sucker of this surface, we applied force should be large enough to overcome the atmospheric pressure. We have to just take it back and we have to hold it properly, and we have to apply the force, the more force against that atmospheric pressure, only then it can be coming out. This look like that. This look like that. The sucker. Okay. It can easily attach to the surface. So we have to hold it and take it back, only then it can be coming out. Okay, so it is the effect of the atmospheric pressure. By this we can easily demonstrate that the atmospheric pressure is here and it acts in everything. Okay, now we are going to give you the concepts of the Bernoulli's principle. Okay. Bernoulli's principle. So what is it? That you all know the behavior of the river, right? It is a wide, unconstricted region. It flows slowly, but if its flow in narrow by canyon walls, then it speeds up dramatically, right? Now imagine what a fluid moves from the wider pipe to a narrow one. Certainly, the volume of the fluid that moves a given distance in a given time does not change. But since the width of the narrow pipe is smaller, the fluid must move very faster than to achieve that result, right? So it is the Bernoulli's principle. So the Bernoulli's principle states that a slow moving fluid exerts more pressure than a fast moving fluid. So it is the statement of the Bernoulli's principle. Since the fluid can be context apply equally to the liquid and gas both. Okay, the principle has many applications with regarding to airflow and the flow of liquid. Okay, let us discuss. So that to suppose there is a room full of children, and if each child is asked to run at top speed, the children will start bouncing off each other and the walls, resulting in a number of collisions. Now, if those those same children are taken out from the room and again asked to run down a wide hall at top speed, they would be all running together, and this time all collisions between the children are much more gentle than before, since they all are running in the same direction. The children in both the cases may be taken as the atoms of the fluid, and the forces of the collision represent to the pressure between those atoms. Okay, so in the first case, when the speed of the group of the whole is 0, the pressure is very high. But in the second case, when the speed of the group of whole is large, then the Joule line or the pressure is low. Hence, we can conclude the Bernoulli's principle that the slower the rate of the fluid or flow of the fluid, and the higher the pressure of the faster and the rate of flow, the lower is the pressure. Okay. Now we can give you one example. What is it? Like, take a piece of folded paper and hold them in front of your mouth. Like the paper is look like that. I'm drawing this paper. Okay. So in this part, so first we have to hold it, and below air between the papers we show, like in this way we have to hold the paper. Okay, in this way. Then what happened? Like, when the air moves faster between the papers due to the blowing in this area, the pressure decreases in this region, and the forces exerted by the air outside the papers act perpendicular to the outer surface of these two sheets and pushes them together. Okay, so this can be the example, or by this Bernoulli's principle we can do this thing with a small paper in our hands. Okay, and there are many of the applications of the Bernoulli's principle, and by which the aeroplanes can flow and aeroplanes can fly, and many more. In the next video, I will discuss about these applications of the Bernoulli's principle. Till then, thank you.